James, is Martin back yet?
No, sir. But Miss Alex is in the living room. I didn't want to interrupt her conversation.
Of course. James, has Larchmont called since Rachel left?
Not to my knowledge, sir.
Send Alex in, please.
Very good, sir.
Yeah. Alex, where's Martin?
I don't know.
You went out with him this morning. Where'd he go?
Yes, we went out together, but I dropped him off downtown. I had to go somewhere.
Did he say where he was going?
No.
What do you mean you had to go somewhere? Did you go see that creep?
No, I didn't. But what if I wanted to? You can't stop me.
Did you see that? She's completely out of control. Showed her the telegram, and she refuses to go back to Miami. I don't know what we're gonna do now.
Relax, Andrew. You and I will go see Rick. And we'll politely ask him to leave.
Well, look who's here. What do you think this is, your own private holiday resort?
Don't start with me, huh?
Listen, I'm not going to start. I'm going to finish it.
What do you want? You want to fire me? Fire me, but stop bothering me all the time!
I'm not going to fire you, laddie. That would be too easy. You're going to jail, you crook.
Are you calling me a crook?
Yes, I just did. What did you do with the checkbook?
What checkbook?
The checkbook you stole from Mr. Stockdale.
Who says I stole it?
I do.
Listen to me.
Don't touch me.
No, I'm not going to touch you. I'm just going to kick your teeth in.
Hey!
Here he is, sir.
What in the hell is going on here?
He denies stealing the checkbook. I knew he would.
You know, I can be anything except a crook because I ain't a crook. I ain't a crook.
Come with me. Come with me!
Martin, I'm a very patient man, but everything has its limits.
I didn't steal nothing. Why would I take your checkbook anyway?
Martin, I don't mean to be rude, but do you know how to write?
Yes, a little. And you know what? That James don't like me. Maybe he stole it and he's blaming me.
Where'd you go this morning with Alex?
I went to see Senora Mrs. Rachel and Senor Mr. Peter. I hadn't seen them since they left, and you know what? Senor Peter is my friend.
Oh, why did Alex go with you?
Because she asked me to. She wanted to see them. And you know what? They're not doing very good. They ain't got no money. And Senora Mrs. Rachel, she's not well.
What do you mean she's not well? Is she sick?
Sick. You only think of sick. No, she's not sick. She's pregnant.
What? Rachel's pregnant?
Yes, she's pregnant. You know, pregnant. But she don't want you to know.
Oh, stuffed. I don't really think I could eat this.
Yeah, and neither could I. You know, thanks a lot for bringing me here. It's wonderful.
My pleasure. We should get together again. Would you like to?
I'd love that.
Great. You know what? You've never been to my house. I could make a nice dinner for you.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
All right. Thank you. Shall we?
Sure.
So I'll call you and plan that dinner. What do you say?
Please call me soon.
Of course.
Oh, thanks. Maura did tell me that you were quite a charmer. Now I know why.
I'm only being attentive. You deserve it.
Thank you.
smell like sausage in here. Here's your money. I think I'd like to have the check back first. Bueno. When are you leaving?
As soon as I pack up my stuff.
Mm-hmm. Don't tell Annie about this, you understand?
No, Greg, I'm going back to Mexico City with Austin.
I know that, but you can't come back here for at least a year.
Come back? What the hell for?
See.
Rachel, we don't have any money. And Louis offered. He said no. Alex offered. He said no. Why do we have to wait for this Robert? What difference does it make where the money comes from?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
How do you feel?
Tired.
We gotta talk, honey, now.
About what?
You. Tight spots you're in. What we're gonna do in San Francisco.
Dad, I just want to go back and live the way things used to be.
We can't, honey. It'll be months before you can go back to work. The doc said so. And could lose the baby.
No, I don't want to lose the baby. Maybe I could just get a job that doesn't require that much effort.
No, honey. Please talk to Tony. Tell him the situation. Maybe he can make some kind of monthly payments to you.
No, Dad, I am not going to talk to Tony. He's the last person on this planet I want helping me. Do you know what he said to me when he was here?
What?
He said that I would never see a penny of his money.
The hell did he say that for? Did you ask him for some money?
No, I didn't ask him for any money. I don't want any money from him. It's the first thing he said when he walked through the door. How can I ask him now?
Things have changed, Rach. And they ain't never gonna be the same again, honey. You're carrying his child. You gotta look out for yourself and the baby.
Dad, I won't ask him. Look it. He offered me plane tickets and the money. If I would have taken it, it would have just confirmed his opinion of me. He thinks that I am in this whole thing with Max just for the money.
Look, I didn't know you still cared what Tony thought.
I care. Because I'm innocent. Look, I know Max is behind this whole thing. That's why I want to find out the truth. I want to throw it in Tony's face and everybody else in the entire house.
Good afternoon, Mr. Swanson.
Afternoon.
Hi, is Rachel. May I come in?
Yeah, Dad, let him
Thank you. Rachel, how are you?
in. Okay.
Yeah?
Sorry about the mess.
It's okay. Rachel, I've been very worried about you.
Thanks.
Listen, could I take both of you out for a meal?
It's up to her.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Can I freshen up a little bit?
Yeah, sure. We'll wait in the lobby for you.
And then Max told me he was in love with her.
He's an idiot.
Oh.
Has he gone completely crazy?
Camille, I think maybe he has.
Maybe he's pretending.
Why would he pretend something like that?
I don't know. But he's lying. He said he hates Rachel. He said he wanted her out of the house. He said she was the reason Tony threw him out. You know, he's looking for David Largemont.
Why?
He claims that's who Rachel's accomplice is.
What?
Yes. He said the only reason Rachel said that Max was her accomplice was because she knew that that was the only way that Tony wouldn't put her in jail.
Max told me that was his suggestion. He only did that because he was trying to help her. Camille, I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't even know what to do.
We have to tell Tony.
But I can't tell Tony.
Why?
Because if I do, he'll never forgive Max.
He's never going to forgive Max. I mean, how could he? Max and Rachel had an affair. They were lovers.
I will never believe that they were lovers.
That's what Max says. I don't know, maybe he's lying. Doesn't mean she's innocent either. Is she still here in Acapulco?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Frank, she doesn't want any help from anybody. Especially Tony. I know it sounds crazy, but...
Yeah, it does sound crazy. Did Tony ask her for a divorce?
Yeah. See, they were married as, I don't know what you call it, something in common. But now Tony wants to change it to separate property. Frank.
Yeah.
Problem is, she's pregnant.
She's pregnant?
Yes. Here she comes. Don't tell her I said anything.
You ready?
Yes.
Great. Let's go. Please follow me.
Hello? Hi, is there Frank there? Or do you know when I'll be back? I see. No, I'll call later. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, good, you're here.
Yes.
I wanted to let you know that I won't be home for dinner.
Oh, really? Where are you going?
I'm going to see Max in his new house.
Camille, I really don't think that would be a very good idea about now.
Max and I have some very important stuff to discuss. Besides that, he is my brother.
Really? One of these days you're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble by sticking your nose into someone else's business.
At least I'm trying to do something about it.
So am I, Camille.
Sure you are. Why don't you go along and play with your little toys?
So why doesn't Rachel want you to know that she's pregnant?
I don't know. Maybe she wants to use it in the 11th hour.
You really think so?
No. I don't know what to think anymore, Andrew. I don't know what to think about Rachel. I don't even know if she still loves me.
Well, why don't you ask her?
I did.
And what did she say?
Doesn't matter. I have a child now to think about.
Where are you going?
Hi there. Come on in. Make yourself at home.
You are such a liar. Why'd you tell me you hated Rachel?
Because I do.
Why'd you tell Victoria you were in love with her?
Things got complicated, okay? Something came up and...
What came up, Max?
Rachel's carrying my child.
This is another one of your lies, isn't it?
I'm not lying. Rachel is pregnant.
So that's why she never back to San Francisco. She thinks Tony will be compassionate and take her back?
She doesn't want anything to do with Tony. Believe me.
Let me get this straight. She doesn't want Tony, she wants you.
Camille, what are you doing here? What do you want?
I came here to clear things up. I helped you out because I wanted Rachel out of the house. I also didn't think that it was fair that Tony kicked you out because of her. You told me she was a liar and a conniver, and now I find out that it was your idea for her to say that you were her accomplice to help her out. You tell me you hate her. You tell Victoria you're in love with her. Now you say she's pregnant with your child. What's the story, Max?
I met Rachel when she came to our house. We got close. We started to talk, and she confided in me. And we became friends. We both didn't expect it. It just happened. We fell in love. What's strange about that?
Everything.
Well, it isn't strange to me. Camille, don't tell Tony that she's pregnant. It'll just screw everything up for me, and then he'll want her to move back into the house.
I don't think so. Not if he knows the child isn't his.
She'll tell Tony it's his.
Why in the world would she do that?
Pride.
Oh, now Rachel has pride and dignity? How do you know it's your child?
Because it is.
She told you?
Yes.
How can she be so sure? She never slept with Tony?
I don't know. If she told me it was mine, I have no reason to doubt her.
What are you planning on doing?
Look, you wanted Rachel out of the house. She's gone. She's history. The rest of this business is my business, not yours. Comprende?
Fine. But there's something that's totally my business. Rachel and Tony were married as tenants in common. As soon as they're divorced, she gets half of our fortune. I won't let that happen. You tell her she won't get a penny. Tony may not want to call the cops to protect you, but I won't think twice about it. I'll call the damn cops if I have to, Max.
Camille, get out.
My pleasure.
Oh, no. One for me, thank you. I'm really glad you took us here, Frank. I needed to get out of that hotel for a while.
I'm very glad I invited both of you out for lunch.
So my Rachel really needs to eat. Thank you, Frank.
It's my pleasure, sir. Rachel, I saw Tony the other night.
Did you go to the house?
No. I saw him at a bar.
Was he alone?
No. He was with Maura.
Well, Frank should be back any time now, I guess.
Yeah. He said I should be here too, but apparently...
I'm sure he had something come up.
I guess. Are you a friend of his?
Yes. Well, Frank and I have known each other for a long time. What about you?
I'm a pilot. I fly private jets for big corporations and wealthy individuals. I was born in Mexico, but I live in the U.S.
What did you say your name was?
Rick.
Wait, Garfield, you've heard the name before?
Of course. Are you Alex's boyfriend? Is that who you are?
You know Alex?
I've known Alex all my life. Do you know she's staying up at the Stockdales right now?
You know the Stockdales.
Oh, well. We're as close as you can get to family. I mean, does Alex know you're here?
Yeah, she does.
Well, she must be ecstatic then.
No, not really.
Why is that?
Her family really doesn't approve of our relationship.
Oh. How strange.
Yeah. Well, they feel they don't have the proper credentials to, well, to marry their daughter. So, Rachel Stockdale, she said she'd help out, but...
No, don't be expecting any help from Rachel. She doesn't live there anymore. She and Tony are now separated.
Wow. You know, she seems so nice.
Well, I believe Frank has stood us up.
Are you leaving?
Yes, I am.
Wow. Well, listen, I'm starving. You wouldn't have to know the name of a good restaurant in the area, would you?
No, I don't remember the name, but there is a nice restaurant around here. Why?
Oh, well, would you like to join me? I mean, if you don't have any plans, I'd love the company.
I don't have any plans.
Great. Great.
Do you always just invite complete strangers out to lunch?
No, but when they're as pretty as you are, it's kind of hard to resist.
I see.
Take it easy. Look, I don't want you to fall. You have to wait till the nurse gets here. Why don't you sit down?
I just wanted to see how I'm doing.
Okay, Daniel, you're doing great, okay? But sit down, please.
I just can't wait to work again.
Ay, Daniel, take your time. Híjole, you have to take it one step at a time.
Good afternoon. Well, you seem to be doing much better.
Yes, sir.
I'm Max's brother-in-law. He asked me to stop by and see if you all needed anything.
Who's Max?
He's the man that...
He's Tony Stockdale's brother.
Oh.
Look, you all have nothing to worry about. I'm not on Tony's or Max's side. I know your whole story, but I'm not here to harm you. So, when are you leaving the hospital?
I don't know. Did you ask the doctor?
I didn't see him. Look, did Max really ask you to come here to check on us?
Well, of course. Why?
Well, then that means you're on Max's side.
Not really. I'm just a spectator. I only want to find out who wins, that's all.
Who wins? Wins what?
Why ask me? You know the answer.
I don't know anything.
Look, Annie, if there's anyone in this whole mess who understands your situation, that's me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can we talk openly?
No.
You must really be bored around here.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about I bring you something tomorrow for some entertainment? How does that sound? You might not want to tell Max that you saw me. Take care.
Who's that guy?
I don't know.
And what does that guy Max have to do with you?
I told you I don't know. Just forget it, okay? I don't know what he was talking about.
Come on. I know you. You're hiding something from me.
Ay, Daniel, how can I possibly be hiding anything from you? I've told you everything. I don't have anything to hide, okay? Look, Daniel, look. Don't worry about anything. I'm going to go talk to the doctor, okay? I'll be right back, okay? Don't worry.
Who is that? Who is it?
Hi.
Is Rachel here?
No, she's not here.
Oh, where is she?
I haven't the slightest. When I got back, both she and my dad were gone.
Is it true that she's pregnant?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, she is. And not only that, she's not doing so hot. The doctor said that if she doesn't start to calm down and get plenty of rest, she could lose the baby. Do you think there's a remote possibility of that happening anytime soon?
Who's the doctor, Marty?
Just on the street.
Will you take me there?
Sure, if you want to go.
Absolutely. Let's go. serious, Rachel. I can lend you some money.
Thank you, Frank.
You will take it.
Yeah.
Good, I can hate that. You will be getting a divorce from Tony.
I would imagine so.
Have you discussed it?
Yeah, I sure have.
You don't want any alimony? That's very important, Rachel.
Frank, I don't want a thing from Tony. The way we broke up was really bad. I'm completely humiliated from that whole family. I just want my freedom back.
I'm amazed. You have a lot of self-respect.
Yes, she does. But in this case, I disagree, Frank. I mean, it's just not fair after what Rachel's going through.
Dad.
Honey.
Dad, stop it. I am not changing my mind.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Will you be going back to San Francisco?
Yeah, in a few days. There's some things I have to take care of first.
Well, if that's the case, I don't think you should be staying anymore at that sleazy hotel. Come stay at my house. It will be my privilege.
What do you think? Rachel would save some money?
No, Dad. Thank you, Frank, but you know what? That's not necessary.
So she was fooling around with his brother, and that's why they broke up?
Yes! I mean, have you ever heard of anything more vulgar in your entire life? Well, actually, Dad and Sis aren't far behind.
Wow.
Okay, I can't keep this anymore. I'm going to tell you everything. But you have to promise me you did not hear this from me.
Absolutely. My lips are sealed.
Okay, Rick. Now, if you tell anyone, I'm going to have to swear I never saw you before.
Okay. That seems fair. Well, go ahead. Tell me.
Thank you. Thank you. That's
Thank
very
you.
nice.
Tony and Rachel were never married. And this was all a scam.
God, but how is that possible? That's not...
Rachel married someone who assumed Tony's identity. He never even knew this woman. The day after their supposed wedding, Tony's helicopter crashed. He survived, thank God. But everybody thought he was dead. And then Rachel shows up at the Stockdale residence, pretending to be his widow. Now, have I lost you? Are you still with me?
Yeah, no, I'm not with you. Tony shows up at his own house, and he doesn't realize he was duped.
Well, see, Tony thought he had temporary amnesia.
Ah. Okay, well, that makes some sort of sense.
Of course, Tony and I were engaged, but after all of this...
You were engaged to Tony?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
No, wait. You're engaged to Tony?
Well, I was. Rick,
Thank you.
this is a big family secret, and I'm going to have to ask you one more time. You can't tell anyone you heard this from me.
Okay. So I can mention that I heard it, but I can't mention where I heard it?
Did I say that?
Oh. Okay, but you have to help me out with Alex, okay?
No. Whatever are friends for.
Very good. Salud.
Cheers. Stop. Hello.
Hello, darling.
I just talked to Max. You'll never guess what he said.
What?
Rachel's pregnant with his child.
And you believed him, of course.
It's possible. I mean, granted, it could be Tony's.
God, Camille, come on. When are you going to stop the gossiping? I mean, you've already told Nora about the divorce, right? And you told her about Tony and Rachel being married as tenants in common, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Camille, we've got to talk.
About what?
About us. Our lives. Look, I know you don't love me anymore, and that you don't even respect me. And you know what? I understand it. I'm even okay with it. But that aside, we have to come to an understanding as far as your brother's concerned.
What does Tony's situation have to do with our marriage?
Tony's situation has to do with everything that goes on in this household. But I'm not going to tell you anything about what I know until you promise me you're not going to tell a soul. Especially Nora.
Why? Why are you acting so serious?
Well, I don't want to be overly dramatic, but it's a matter of life and death.
Hello, may I please speak with Carla?
Hello?
Hey, Carla. How you doing? I just called to tell you, well, I had a great time with you.
So did I.
I was wondering, hoping actually, that maybe you'd want to see me tonight.
Tonight? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't.
Going out, some other guy?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it is another guy.
I see. Anyone I know?
Max Hauser?
Oh, not again.
Yeah, well, we didn't really go out last time. He stood me up.
Oh, that's typical. So where are you guys going?
Dinner?
Dinner? Well, how about after dinner?
I'm not sure.
I mean, we could meet for drinks. What do you say?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Then I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
She's not back yet. Tony, I want you to know you're really off base where Rachel is concerned. She's not like other women. She's not like me. She's not like any other woman you know.
How do you mean?
I've told her 1,000 times that she's been way too naive throughout this whole situation.
Why?
Do you have a minute? Can we talk?
Sure.
I know you've probably already decided what to believe and what not to. But everything Rachel's told you about Max is completely true. He blackmailed her, my father, myself. You know, when you came back from your accident, well, if I had been Rachel, I would have taken advantage of the entire situation, your memory loss, everything.
My memory loss wasn't that bad, Marnie. As soon as I got back, I knew there was something going on between Rachel and Max.
Fine. But you pretended that Rachel was your wife. She went along with it in the beginning only because Max scared her, he threatened her. She couldn't continue. Her morals wouldn't let her.
Her morals wouldn't let her. If her morals were that high, Marnie, she'd have no trouble telling me the truth.
She's the most decent human being I know. You don't believe me. Everything you've heard about Rachel's a big lie. We never knew any David Larchmont in San Francisco. Rachel never slept with Max either. I know. Yeah, I realize that we're really different, but we know everything about each other. She's my sister. She really cares about you. I understand why she feels so hurt. She gave you her heart, Tony, and all she wanted from you was... Excuse me.